Hi everyone. Welcome to the course of the programming languages CS320. I am Seokyeong-ryu, the instructor of this course. Before diving into the discussion about the programming languages, let me introduce myself. I am the new head of the School of Computing from March this year. Really brand new, right? So I am in charge of this school, and I am not supposed to teach any course, but because this course is so important and really cool, so I just decided to keep teaching. So I hope you enjoy this course. And a little bit of bragging, I got several prizes from school, and 3 of them are about teaching. I got Best Teaching Award, 우수 강의상이네요. 이거 언제지? 기억이 안 나는데 아무튼 2 times, and then the Grand Excellence in Teaching Award, which is for the last 5 years, meaning that I was the best among all the faculty at KAIST for the last 5 years in 2019. I just say that because this course is a mandatory course, and some of you may like this concept about programming languages, but many of you may not like it. I know when I was a student at the Department of Computer Science at that time at KAIST, I liked several courses, but I did not like other courses. Like, why am I taking this course? Because I'm not gonna use, or I'm not gonna research on, say, operating systems, databases, or networks. Because I'm more into theoretical things like algorithms and programming languages and compilers and things like that. But still, I had to take those courses because they were mandatory. And now that I'm kind of old enough, I really appreciate that I learned those stuff. Because even though I am not doing research on operating systems or computer architecture, the knowledge, the basic concept really helped me understand my work. If you don't get it, it's okay, because it's going to take time. Because it took several years, not only several years, it took tens of years for me to understand that. So take your time. Let me talk about the course information. I am the instructor, Seokyeong-ryu. This is my email address. If you want to say anything about this course, or even for this School of Computing, send me an email. But if you have specific things about this course, I strongly recommend you to send emails to this email address. For our TA, CS320_TA at KAIST.ac.kr. I am also in this mailing list. So if you send an email to this mailing list, you do not need to send me another email. You do not need to CC me. But use this email list. My office is in the Computer Science Building, E3-1, room 4407. I don't think you are going to visit my office, given this COVID-19 situation, and email is the best. This is my phone number. Our course homepage is here in our lab's website, PLRG, meaning Programming Language Research Group, plrg.kaist.ac.kr. But I don't think you're going to visit this website often. This is the place for you. Really important. Yes, remember this URL. This is Piazza. We use Piazza intensively for any kind of announcement, discussions, and Q&As. We strongly recommend you guys to use this Piazza for questions and answers. If you have questions, you'd better discuss that at Piazza, and students are strongly recommended to answer those questions. We ask you guys have live discussions here. Because of this COVID-19 situation, we cannot see you. I'm really sad that I don't see you. I want to see you guys, and I want to have live discussions in the classroom, but maybe later, not this semester. Given that, I hope you have live discussions at Piazza, questions and answers. The time is usually Mondays and Wednesdays, 3:30 to 3:45, but because it's online lectures, you can take this course anytime you want. But we recommend you to follow the schedule. I'm going to see you the syllabus. I'm going to show you the syllabus to you later. We have a textbook. This is really cool new feature from this semester. It's going to be available at Piazza. And we are going to give you only one homework and 3 projects. We used to have many homework assignments, but now they are exercises with solutions. If you've heard about this course it takes students' opinions really seriously. When students have some suggestions, we really seriously take them and discuss them intensively with me and my TAs, awesome TAs. They got many TA awards. I'm so proud of my TAs. About among those comments from the students, the most frequently asked feature was textbook. So now we have a textbook. And another requests were solutions. So we decided to make all those homework assignments as exercises and make them publicly available, and solutions as well, so that you guys can study. So if you are diligent enough, there are various kinds of helping material, right? Textbook and exercises, solutions, and homework and projects. But please do that early. Start early. I cannot emphasize this more. Start early, right? We have these syllabus really early enough. We try to upload lecture videos early enough so that you can have enough time to do your own study with exercises and projects. 자, 이거 진짜 강조하는데 진짜 열심히라기보다 일찍 시작하면 어렵지 않아요. 자꾸 데드라인 닥쳐서 하니까 시간이 부족하고 어렵고 짜증나고 화나는 거예요. Start early, please. Okay? It's for you, not for me. We are going to have online lectures until further notice, but I think we are going to have online lectures till the end of this semester. So we do not have offline office hours, but we are going to have Q&As at Piazza, and we are going to have live Q&As. This course is in English. Lectures are all in English, but for some important concepts, as I just did, I'm going to use Korean. I'm going to minimize the use of Korean, but for important concepts, I'm going to repeat what I said in English in Korean so that Korean students can get better ideas, and non-Korean students, international students can have clue that, oh, this concept is really important. That's why the instructor repeats the concept in Korean, right? It's for everyone. Grading. We have 2 exams, midterm exam 30%, final exam 40%, projects 20%, attendance and quiz and homework 10%. When are you going to check the attendance? How are you going to check the attendance? What are the grading criteria? We are going to make them available later. If we don't say anything about attendance this week, that means we are not going to check your attendance for your grading for this week, because this week is, the first week. But you'd better follow the schedule. If you delay your study of the material here, it's going to be a disaster when time closer to midterm exam. I warn you, start early. Our TAs, our awesome TAs, 홍재민, 김경원, 박지희, 윤동준, 심유성, 안승민. They are awesome. Especially Jaemin wrote the textbook. So they got lots of praises from students. I'm so proud of them. They also got several awards. They are gonna grade exams. I'm gonna grade exams as well, but they are gonna be the main people to grade exams, projects, and quizzes. And They are gonna answer some questions at Piazza, not all of them. As I said before, the questions at Piazza should be discussed and answered by fellow students. 피아자에서 질의응답은 학생들끼리 하는 거예요. That's the basics. But TAs are gonna keep eyes on them, and when you guys go somewhere else, 가다가 갑자기 삼천포로 빠지시면 TAs are gonna get in there and answer some noticeable questions. They're gonna also check attendance. Okay, some course evaluation from various sources. The first source is every time, right? The anonymous board. About programming language course. The course is one of the best lectures at KAIST, but the exam was exceptionally difficult. 와, 수업은 뭐 명강인데 시험이 엄청 어려웠어요. This course may work for you or not. The homework and exam style may work for you or not. But the lecture was the best. But the grading was the grading was not really good. Or this student said grading was pretty good. Oh, they are contradictory, right? Notice this, right? This course has really high grading evaluation. That's why I got those prizes. But still, that may be for most students, but not for you. 대부분의 학생들은 좋아하는데 우리 이 강의를 듣는 당신한테는 안 맞을 수도 있어요. 그죠? Because I cannot please everyone. But again, as I said before, we listen to your opinions and your suggestions. We try to make this course appealable to various students. So if there's anything that you do not think good for a student, just let me know. Send me an email, then we are going to try to change that. This one from OTL, right? This course, it's like it explains several concepts, and it's not like some concepts come up like boom, but it follows the flow of thinking. So it was not that easy in the beginning to follow the flow of thinking, but as time goes by, I could understand that. And the grading, as I learned before, I do not give A+ to many students, but the entire average grading is pretty, I can say, generous. Another one. These two course evaluation from the last semester, very recent one. 바로 지난 학기 강의 평가네요. 그죠? I was not good at midterm, but I was pretty good at final, and I got perfect score from projects. Then I got A0. I think this is the most precise assessment of my grading. So A+ is not for many students, but A0 is generous, and I think most grading is pretty generous. It's way better for the students than 3-4-3. 3대 3보다는 훨씬 더 잘 줘요. 평균도 높아요. You may not think like that, but the data says that. Okay, I think this this is from the fourth semester 2019. That lecture room, I couldn't imagine that I could focus on the lecture in that lecture room. That lecture room meaning 터만 hall, really big. 터만 홀이라고 학교에 있는데 엄청 큰 강의실에서도 이렇게 집중할 수가 있다니 놀랍다. 뭐 이런 거고요. I really like interactive lecture, but I'm sad that we cannot have that in this COVID-19 situation. The TA 홍재민's teaching material was added in the fourth semester of 2019. Now it became a textbook. See, we are changing. We are trying to answer the students' requests. Okay, another praise about the TA. This course is not about learning a programming language, especially C or Java. Because of the title of this course, what is that? Programming languages. some students, even some faculty members, misunderstand this course and saying, do you teach C? Do you teach Java? Is there anything to work on, the research on more about programming languages? Because we have C, Java, and Python. What else do we need? That's not correct. And this course is not about learning one specific language. Then what is it about? This course is about this. These comments are again from students from the last semester. I prefer to quote students' comments rather than faculty's comment because they think more alike with you. 제가 학생들 코멘트를 이렇게 인용하는 이유는 제가 아무리 잘 설명하고 우리 조교들이 설명해도 학생들 눈높이에 맞추려고 아무리 노력을 해도 학생들은 학생들이 제일 잘 이해하더라고요. 그래서 학생들의 말을 가져왔어요. All in all, what we should have learned in this course is not the language we designed together, but the thought process we have been through and how we can utilize it in programming language design in the future. 이 수업에서 제일 중요한 거는 그 프로그래밍 언어 각각이 아니에요. In this lecture, in this semester, you are going to learn various important concepts of various programming languages like functions, variables, scoping, garbage collection, types like that. But each concept itself is important as well. But the most important thing about this course is not about those language features, but the thought process you are gonna go through during this semester. Now that I think about this course again, this is about thought flow and how to extend your thinking and how to express that intuitively and naively and how to describe that, right? That's what you're gonna learn during this semester. This is not simply for programming languages, but also for any study, especially study research in School of Computing, right? So as an engineer or scientist, we should be able to explain and describe our thought process systematically and precisely. And you're going to learn that during this semester. Hopefully you get that during this semester. This is our syllabus. See, you are listening to this introduction to programming languages. You are going to have homework number 0. The due date is not this. And we use Scala as the programming language, and there are several lectures about that. Here's midterm, April 21st. Here's final, June 16th. This is the syllabus. And we have several Q&As, right? Q&As. Yeah, like that. So we try to provide various kinds of material for you, and we hope you follow the schedule and do not delay listening to the videos or doing exercises. See, we have exercise 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, project number 1. We are really well known to follow the schedule and make the material available to you earlier than the schedule, so that you can have enough time. So let me emphasize one more time. Start early. 제발 일찍 시작하세요. 여러분을 위해서 이렇게 얘기해요. 일찍 시작하시면 도와줄 사람도 많아요. If you start early, if you can find issues or problems or difficulties early, you can discuss that at Piazza with the fellow students. If you don't get any answers from there, you can ask TAs, all that. You can read the textbook, right? So starting early is really important in this course. This is the most important slide in this lecture, not only in this lecture, but in this semester. Honesty is really important. Cheating is strongly forbidden. Cheating is strongly forbidden in everywhere, but cheating is really strongly forbidden in this course. Cheating will give you an F. I'm telling you. this course is also well known to give F if there's a cheating, even before, just 1 week before the final exam. 한 학기 다 하셨어도 기말고사 전에, 직전에, 다음 주 기말고사인데 치팅 걸리면 그냥 F예요. No excuse. Cheating is forbidden. What is cheating? If you just take a look at someone else's code, that's cheating. There are other courses like 몰입캠프. 제가 하는 몰입캠프 수업에서는 이런 거 cheating이라고 안 부르긴 해요. Every course has a different criteria for cheating. For open source projects, right? For courses with open source projects, they actually encourage you to read someone else's code, understand them quickly, and use them, utilize them. That's another virtue. But in this course, we do not study that ability. We do not work on that ability. So in this course, you are not supposed to take a look at someone else's code, not your friend's code, not your roommate's code, not the code used last year. Last year, we caught cheating between that semester and 1 year before. 지난 학기에 잡은 치팅은 그 학기에 들은 학생과 그 전 학기인가 전해인가 들었던 학생의 코드가 같았어요. We have good facility to catch duplicated code. 우리 중복된 코드 완전 잘 잡아요. So don't even think about it. Again, this is the most important slide. Cheating is strongly forbidden. Cheating will get you an F. Remember that, please. Okay, that's it for the first part of today's lecture. Let's take a break. Online lecture is not easy for me, and I think it's even way more difficult for you guys. I'm sorry. I really hope to see you in the classroom. So there is even a term called Zoom fatigue. 이런 말도 있어요. Zoom 계속하면 너무 피곤해요. It's really tiring. And yeah, I know, I'm sorry. Let's take a short break and come back for the second part of today's lecture.